what more she had to talk about. When she starts crying, it's like, ma'am, you contributed to the problem you're now crying about. Come on now. Let's not play dumb. Let's not play dumb. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Find Your Formula Reacts. And today we are looking at the famous K. Michelle breaking down and crying and telling black men that they need to step up to the table and create families. And it's funny because she's doing this on Cam Newton's podcast. If you know anything about Cam Newton, him and Nick Cannon are running neck and neck when it comes to most Nick Cannon and Future are running neck and neck when it comes to most baby mamas. But without any further ado, let's get into the video.
Well, being in Atlanta all this time and then going to Nashville, where it's predominantly white. Mm-hmm. One, they go home at 5 and 6 o'clock when they're producing because they go home to their family. Being a country singer, if you are a singer in country music, you're a man. If you are not married, it is not respected. Family is respected in country music in that space. But in our space, we are singing about side chicks. We are glorifying a lot of women. That's not what happens in Nashville. You can't call a woman a bitch or hoe in Nashville because they'll never even listen to your music. And your professional career will suffer. At what point in the black community do our men create real homes? And even talking, just our first time talking.
Really?
He said, you didn't even mean for that to happen. Life happens. I'm not here to judge life. I'm looking at a successful black man that has the ability to literally turn the narrative on black family, you know? Mm-hmm. And my grandfather, I watched my uncles and everything. My whole family, they're married. I'm not the girl who didn't see what a man creating a black family is supposed to be. So I'm asking right now, black men, I got to tell my black men to really step up for black women and create families. It's really not cool. Black men are attacking black women. And it's not a cool, they're not creating homes. They're creating babies everywhere.
And if you
It's
don't,
not...
nope. This is the same lady that had a song called Love 'Em All. This is the same lady. And the song goes like this. And they think I love them, but I love them all. Basically saying she got a roster of dudes. Fast forward 10 years. I think that song was like 10 years old. Fast forward 10 years. Now she's crying on the podcast talking about, so when are black men going to step up and create a family? When you stop choosing the drug dealers. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that. When you stop choosing the guy who's just an athlete. But I can't even say that though, because that is the guy that you like. And that's fine. Let me tell you exactly how this goes. So from about 0 to 18, you're invisible. You're invisible. You're under 6 feet. You're not an athlete. You're just a guy. You're an average guy. But average is the same as invisible. Maybe you're funny. Maybe you're in a little bit of good shape. Maybe there's something that puts you like just a teeny tiny, incy-wincy, tiny smidgen of a bit above average, but it's still minuscule when the women are looking at 8, 9s, and 10s. Yeah, that just is what it is. All right. My 11th grade year, that was me. Up until my 11th grade year, that was me. I started working out. I got in some pretty good shape. I had a little bit of money from my summer job. Senior year happens. Senior year comes, and we have like this senior get together. And, we're at the pool, my shirt's off, and I have on shades, and no one knows who I am. They're like, who's this new guy? Because I had changed. I really only gained like 15 pounds in like 3 months because I was just eating everything and taking creatine. But 15 pounds from 130 to 145 was like night and day difference. Especially with creatine, like filling out t-shirt sleeves, night and day difference. And the amount of women that talked to me, that there was chicks that would never even knew I existed. And I was like, oh yeah, that's so-and-so. They'd be like, "Who is this guy? I don't even know who this guy is." Walking up to me, "Hey, are you new?" And I'm like, "No, we had math together. What are you talking about, Caitlin? We were here. Like, what do you mean? What's going on right now?" And here's the thing, though. What she's talking about isn't purely just in the black community, because you have trailer trash white people, you got hood booger black people. I don't know what the equivocation is of that for like Hispanic people or any other race, but you have people at the bottom of the barrel at every race. The thing about the black community is, though, what ended up happening in the 60s and 70s is that women chose the check over the man, and when they did choose a man, it wasn't a good one. It was the ghetto dude. It was the street pharmacist, if you will. The guy who's in and out of prison with 4 baby daddies. Why do you think Future is allowed is like why do you think Future exists to have however many baby mamas he has? Same with Nick. And guys will tell you, they start off as nice guys. Every dude starts off as a nice guy. Then he runs into the wrong woman and she ruins him. She ruins him. And that happens in every race, every color. Guys, drop down in the comment below. Did you start off as a nice guy? And if so, drop down in the comments below. When did you realize, like, oh, I've been doing this wrong? That's when. That's why. Let's see what more she has to talk about. When she starts crying, it's like, ma'am, you contributed to the problem you're now crying about. Come on now. Let's not play dumb. Let's not play dumb. Titties look good though.
Ooh. And I'm asking you, other successful black men, to be, you have to set an example as leads. The cute social media back and forth on black women. Black women are strong. Black women are where you come from, this and that. So there probably isn't any sympathy for you and just life happening, because
There's not.
there's so many other things around you going on that are not fair to black women. What is going on with the black family?
Bro, what type of word salad was that? What did she even say? Let's run. I'm trying to use logic to understand emotion, and I already know that I'm gonna fail miserably. But for the sake of this YouTube channel, I am shaking with rage. I'm gonna try to play back what she just said and decipher the womanese, because this was insane.
Women are strong. Black women are where you come from, this and that. So there probably isn't any sympathy for you and just life happening, because there's so many other things around you going on that are not fair to black women. What?
That made still doesn't make any sense. Black women are strong, and black women are where you come from. So there's probably no sympathy for you, the man, the black man, because there's so many other things going around you involved that aren't fair to black women. This is a perfect. I love this. Let me sit up. This is a perfect example of the archetype of the strong, independent boss babe type of chick. This right here. I am strong. I'm where you come from. I'm this, finger snap, finger snap, finger snap. But as soon as life starts happening, hey, look, I'm not going to sit up here and act like black women don't go through things. Of course they do. Women have their own set of problems that I know that I'll never understand as a man. I can admit that fully. I'll never know what it's like to lose a baby. I'll never know what a period pain feels like. I won't know these things. And I don't want to know these things. That's not my fight. But I can, like, right now, like, my girl, if she's like, hey, I'm in pain, I'm hurting, I'm like, cool, whatever, what do you need? I got you. Whatever you need, I got you, because I don't know what that pain is like. I will push more resources towards you to make sure that you're good, because you're going through something that I'll never be able to go through. Same like if I had a woman have my kid, whatever you need, I got you. But I can acknowledge that there's pain that you're going through I'll never understand. And if I'm asking for that back, I shouldn't be called sassy. I shouldn't be called there's other names that they say. Drop them down in the comments below. I shouldn't be called these things. Because at the end of the day, the same way how I'm giving you energy to make you feel better, I just want that same energy back. How is that sassy? That's just asking for reciprocity. There's nothing wrong with that. So black women are strong, black women are independent, black women are this, black women are that. But there's so many things that are going around that aren't fair to black women that the black man's problems have to be put on the back burner. But I thought you were strong, and I thought Y'all was where we came from. So like, if y'all so strong, then y'all should be able to deal with your own problems, right? No, because that's not what benefits them. This is that sentence right there. That sentence right there. If you could just take that sentence and just like distill it down, that is the core formula for what a lot of these women believe.
It's going on with the Black family. We are consistently creating the cycle of kids who can't come home and see their daddy there. And they see their mama sad at night. At what point is the successful Black man in this world going to step in and really create structure? I see white men doing it every day. I get to witness the best of both worlds every day. Getting on stage singing R&B, being here in Atlanta, I get to sing R&B, but then I get to go to Nashville and be like, you mean you ain't staying out till 6 in the morning? You gonna go home to your family? You gonna write this song and leave at 5 and 6 because you gonna take care of your family and your wife? At what point do the successful Black men build Black families? We ain't gonna ever have a Black family if y'all don't do it. We're never gonna have it. It's just not gonna happen.
In America, it may not. You're right. Go overseas. Oh yeah. It'll happen. Go overseas. I don't. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna listen to her prattle on. I'm actually gonna get her off my screen. I'm not gonna listen to her prattle on. You guys can see I just gave blood. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm broke. Alright, I'm broke. That's why I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. This is where I would be putting a brand deal if I had one. I'd formulate it in some type of way. I'd be like, I just now gave blood, but one of the things that I have to worry about is when I take the bandage off, my skin breaks out. Welcome to today's sponsor, T.H. Henley. But man, I'm already thinking of deals, right? I'm already a step ahead of the game, ahead of the curve. Bop, bop, boom, bop, bing. You feel me? She's kind of right, though. She's kind of right. And I've noticed that as well, because I'm well-traveled. I've been around the world. I've hung around all types of people, black, white, upside down, left, right, purple, Namekian, whatever, right? And it is a different culture. It is a different culture. You know, when I was in England, I actually had a rap deal. I had a record deal to a record label. And we would stay up 3, 4 in the morning, writing songs, drinking, doing whatever the case may be, right? They had a couple white homies in there. They'd leave, you know, be like, nah, sorry, mate, I gotta go to the missus called. Yeah, it's cool. So I understand that, and I know that. Our problem is, it's the right message, but it's the wrong messenger. That's the problem. What's up, bro? That's the problem. It's the right message, but it's the wrong messenger. She's saying all the right stuff, but she contributed to the problem. So if you contribute it to the problem, you don't get to then be like, well, how come all these men aren't stepping up and trying to fix the problem? You helped. You were one of the accomplices. But now that you don't like your cut, it's, oh, I need y'all to step up and do something and create Black families in America. You had a song called Love 'Em All, and you went on the Breakfast Club podcast saying that a dude got to have a little hood on, hood in him, pushing that same narrative that you're trying to fight against.
Trauma is, so that you really know the person.
Yeah.
What's K. Michelle's trauma?
Men. Wow. The center, I once said, what was the center, like, of my pain, of my life? I didn't have anybody, knock on wood, no one close to me die or anything like that. Everything that I've gone through has been because of lack of self-esteem and men being in the middle.
Now it's a problem because you see in the other side, you see how other cultures do it, and you're like, man, that looks good. Why can't we have that? Part of the reason is women like you. So she's right. Yeah, it may not happen in America, but gentlemen, get your money right. Go overseas. It's night and day difference. These women they're not gonna be yelling. They're not gonna be cussing and carrying on. All of the general stereotypical stuff you see with American Black women, you don't see that in African Black women. You don't see that in Caribbean Black women to some degree. Like, the further away from America you go, the better it gets, in my opinion, and in my own experiences. that's just how it goes. But hey guys, if you have any other videos you would like to see me react to, please drop it down in the comment section below. Also, the best way to help out the YouTube algorithm is to watch one of the videos that are popping up on your screen right now. If I happen to react to a video that you suggest, I will be putting your name right here. Until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.